Welcome back, everyone. If you're new here, my name's Kiefer Changwalker, and today's the final part of my 4-part series teaching you the basic bodyweight movements that make up calisthenics: push-ups, pull-ups, dips, and sit-ups. Last time in part 3, I went through a series of progressions to help you unlock your first dip. And today, I'll be going through the ab workout that I currently do that got me looking from this to this. Unlike in previous videos, this workout isn't for time. So instead, I'll be going through each exercise that I do and explaining it in depth and giving you modifications that may either make it easier or harder depending on where you're at. Your core strength is the foundation to all calisthenic skills. So without further ado, let's get into the workout. Okay, starting off, our first exercise is hanging leg raises. There's a few ways you can do this depending on where your strength's at, but just make sure you're getting at least 10 reps, no matter which one you choose. The easiest way is to just do hanging knee raises. So it's like this. If that gets too easy, you can grab a dumbbell and pinch it between your feet and do weighted hanging knee raises. But once that gets too easy, then you go into fully extended, just normal hanging leg raises. And as you get stronger, you can slowly lift your legs higher and higher until your toes can touch the bar. And then the last way, if you want to keep with the weighted progressive overload, you can pinch them between your feet and do hanging leg raises with the dumbbell. This way I don't do as much just because it's kind of hard to pinch it between the dumbbell between your feet, but it's not that bad. So just depending on which version you want to do, but just make sure you're getting at least 10 reps. Last thing with these, make sure you're not swinging with it while you're doing it, because then you're just using your momentum to get your legs up and it's not actually working your abs. So you're going to try to keep your body as still as possible and just hinge at the hips. Okay, our next exercise are reverse crunches. So again, get 10 reps of these. The easiest way is grab some sort of bar or pillar and keeping your feet off the ground here, crunch your knees to your chest, and then roll back. Keep your legs off the ground. Don't rest. Keep them here. Crunch to your chest and go back. And get 10 of these. If that's too easy, you can go into crunching of your chest, extend up, and come back down. Same thing. And what I've been doing, which is kind of a progression to the dragon flag, is you go up, right? And you go down as slow as you can. And that's like your first step to a dragon flag, is just negatives. Still working your abs, but you can kind of do both at the same time. And then eventually go back up. Oh, I've literally just unlocked these from doing the negatives, so I can't do that many yet. But again, 10 reps of whichever progression you can do. Okay, the third exercise are just sit-ups, but with your legs straight and extended. To start off, you would just do it without the plate and just crunch up from here. And then I normally do these with a 25-pound plate, and you keep it over your head like this and keeping it overhead, sit up from there and back, keeping your legs straight. Don't bend them like your normal sit up. Keep them straight and keep the plate overhead the entire time. I always do it with a 25-pound plate. You can go up if you want, but I feel like the more you go, if you go up any farther, it's like you're using more momentum to throw the plate forward and yourself. So I always use 25. But again, 10 reps of that. Okay, and last exercise, 10 reps again, working on our compression strength and like strengthening our hip flexors, our like seated leg raises. So just sitting here and crunching your legs up. The farther back you lean, the easier it is. So starting off, you do it like from here, and then the far further The more forward your hands go, the harder it becomes. And yeah, 10 reps of that. And yeah, this is what I currently do for my workout. Those 4 exercises. I'll do the hanging leg raises, the reverse crunches or dragonfly negatives, sit-ups or weighted sit-ups, and then lastly the seated leg lifts. I'll do those 4 things, 10 reps of each, and I'll do 3 to 4 sets of that. Start off with 3 and then work up to 4. And remember, abs are made in the gym but revealed in the kitchen. So don't skip your abs. You do actually have to work them out. But in order to see them, you have to have a low enough body fat percentage. So stick to your diet too. But other than that, this is the end of my 4-part series teaching you the basic bodyweight movements that make up calisthenics. And now that we've built our core strength, now we can move on to actual fun stuff and the actual skills of calisthenics. So and next time in part 5, I'll be teaching you our very first skill, the L-sit. If you want to support the channel, please like and subscribe. If you want to see anything specific in the future, please drop a comment below and I'll try to answer all of them. But other than that, check out my socials in the description and I'll see you next time.